Hello, everybody, and welcome to Solo Play Commentary with me, Warzone Dad. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. We're going to drop in here to Urzikstan in one of my very few solo games. I usually like playing with my friends, but weren't on at the time, so I thought I would drop in and play by myself. Going to drop over here. One of my go-to landing spots when I'm playing alone. There's a couple good secret caches over here, and you can get your loadout pretty quick. See them dropping in hot. No sense waiting to see if anyone's coming. You either die or you win. Mark was almost right on it, which is pretty amazing. Grab some stuff. Look around. And away we go. Spot a guy over there. Figured, what the heck? Let's push it. Slow open. Shoot. Hip shot with the pistol because apparently I don't like aiming down sight. Ooh, grab the shotgun. It's one of my favorites. Plate up, and away I go. So from here, once you've grabbed that one, if you just hop over this way, right beside the gas station here, if you're not aware, is another wonderful secret stash. Boom. Grab lots of cash, gas mask, and you're off. As you can see, I've got 7,100 bucks, which is almost right on the money. Hopefully just grab a little bit more here, and we'll have ourselves a loadie and can make our way into some more action. Looting up. Ooh, Molotov. If you can hit a direct shot, Molotovs will clean and down. Down and clean. And away you go.
Fucking hell.
And would you look at that, in classic Warzone Dad style, I've bought in a precision instead of a loadie. So I guess the hunt continues. Ooh, grab myself a self-revive there. Some cash. Thinking to myself, what the heck am I gonna do? Wasting a bunch of time now. Over to the next location in this garage. Usually there's some cash and stuff over here. Apparently they're just giving out self-revives like candy these days. Might as well have an extra, just in case. I am a bit of a run and gun, don't think ahead kind of guy, so a self-revive or two will definitely come in handy. Upgraded shotgun, can never go wrong. Let's see. Listening. Definitely people around here. Mortar comes in and I wait to see if I can hear. In between strikes, I'm just popping out, see if I can see them. No immediate sign. Nice portable recon there. Alright, we see him there on the other end. I got my comms vest. Ooh, stuck on the ladder. He's right there on the corner. Jump across here. See if I can catch him on the corner again. Nah, but I hear him moving around. Go push it. Don't see him. But now I hear him tinking around on the roof, so I'm just backing up here, see if I can catch his head. There he is. Happily, some good old shots right to the dome, and that gets things done. Head on up, see if he's got anything good for me there.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Nothing much. He didn't have anything going on. Well, loadout's down, so I might as well go grab a UAV and swing on over to grab my loadout. Probably drop that Guardian. I've never had much success or used that in any capacity. Hit the zip and hop on over. come on in, just checking to see if anyone's around. Seems pretty quiet. Grab my loadout here. I'm really enjoying the buffed up Holger 5.56. Recoil's easy to manage, hits pretty good. And then in this game here, I'm using my trusty Lockwood 680. I really enjoy the shotgun. Works great for my mouse and keyboard playstyle. Don't have to worry so much about ADSing with it in close quarters and then getting all lost. You know, I find with an SMG sometimes you're too close. You're trying to ADS with it and they're all zooming around and the mouse doesn't stick to them like a controller sometimes can. So I find a nice hip fire shotgun to really suit my style when it's up close. Although I do find that if you don't get 2 nice shots in succession, that you lose that gunfight. So yeah, heard that guy running around and he runs in there. Figured I'll play the patient game. Ooh, took a little shot. Gig's up, so I figure I might as well just push closer, see what happens. Don't know why I waited so long to take any shots. They all kind of sucked. Running up the hill, missing everything. Time to reload. Par for the course for the Warzone dad here. Use a nice bit of smoke cover though. Push up, wait for him to come around. A little left here. Go. He's trying to use a sniper. So I figured I would close the gap here, hopefully make it a little bit more difficult. Put the Holger to good use. Won that gunfight, which I think went pretty well. Excuse me. Grab some stuff. Cash was kind of glitched into the side, so I just fell right on it. No, make our decision. Looks like I've decided to go grab that bounty. First, I'll end up popping the UAV here in a second. There we go. Only to find that, lo and behold, over by the buy, we've got a guy lurking around. Can't have that. Might as well make my way over and see what's up. Oh, we'll see if we can catch him here. We can see he's right in the corner, basically right where I am. It's hard to tell levels with the comms vest on. There he is. Broke him and push in here. Switched to the shotty, but he wasn't quite tucked in the corner like I anticipated. And that was lucky. I threw out my utility thinking I had stuns, forgetting that I'm running smokes these days. But all in all, life is good. Another one bites the dust. That's 4. For good old Warzone dad, I'd say this is going on as a pretty good game. So now we'll jump over towards the bounty here. I don't jump right on the building. I can see that the building across appears to be empty so far, so I'll get a vantage point here. Make sure the area is kind of clear before I go too gung-ho into things. Take a peek and a look around. Seems pretty quiet. Truck's coming in. I figure, what the hell, might as well show him how welcome he is. Doesn't really get me much, but I feel vindicated, you know? Scared him off. He's afraid of the Warzone dad. Could be a pretty scary guy, just ask my kids. Now someone else helped me out there with the scrap assist. Alright, I don't see anybody. I go and I crouch and I bang it, but nothing seems to break, so I guess firepower is what gets me through that glass. More self-revives. I figure 2's probably enough, save some room for some other fun. Looking around. Bounty's not too far off. Time to take the roof again. Hop on in, let's make our way up. Run in, run in. Really like these matte glitter camos. Should probably look into more guns to figure out how to unlock more color options. But I've got blue and the orange. Orange kind of looks pink, but I'm down. There's my bounty there. I don't decide to push that one too hard. I don't really carry anything that's going to do me a whole lot of good against a guy in a big old armored vehicle. So I figured, you know what, let's just live another day, keep on moving on. So we're just skirting the perimeter here. Really just hoping that I don't run into anyone barging through a door that for whatever reason I just don't hear. Thought I could do maybe a hop up, but looks like it's too tall. Here we go, taking our time a little bit, just listening. I find if you take the time to do listen, you will hear lots of things. I can't agree with the complaints that a lot of people give. You know, updates seem to have helped a bit, but there are many times where people can parachute in while you're, say, ADS'd on another person and you hear absolutely nothing and get totally wrecked from behind, only to see that they've charged right at you with reckless abandon. So, good to play it safe, but here we are. We're in, just looking for any lone stragglers as circle comes in that I might be able to peg off here. Too bad. Hop across, get set up here, ready for the next zone to come in and see what my rotation looks like. Glass breaks over here. Keep our eye out, see if we run into anybody. Got this guy who manages to just get away from me here, running out of bullets. My aim and my tracking on these guys, I just cannot do what those other streamers can do and follow them so smooth. It always blows my mind, their ability. Now, I mean, they probably put in like a couple weeks the amount of total time I've ever put into Call of Duty here, so I mean, they've definitely got practice on me as a weekend warrior gamer here. Looking around, trying to figure out where I want to go on rotation. Those buildings on the right are kind of low, leave me open, whereas I feel like if I skirt left here, I can maybe, if they're not already taken, they likely are, but I can skirt and fight my way to the top of one of those really tall buildings. At least that's the plan. So we jump across, hopefully make our way from building to building. Go again, precision going off, way off in the distance there. I'm not going to make this jump, so time to run on the ground, I guess. In hindsight, I probably could have went to the right, grabbed that redeploy, and jumped my way into a good building. But I'm on my way, made my direction, and here I go, running and running some more. Fine, you can get caught out inside buildings, so I like to skirt the outside, peek in the windows, and again listening, see if anyone's coming. I find in solos it's easier to listen, you know. I love comms with Alex or Tweed Sucks there, you know, my usual gaming partner. But when you're just playing quietly by yourself, you can definitely pay way more attention to the sounds that are coming in. Here we go, looking around. I think I'm figuring out that trying to make it to those buildings is going to be incredibly difficult. Just going to grab this bounty over here. Not necessarily that I need to push it, but it does give me the insight into at least where one more player is, so that I can either, not necessarily avoid them, but at least have the knowledge of where things are. As much information as possible is good. Got money for another UAV, but I don't find myself easily next to a buy. And I wasn't sure exactly, you know, if it was worth pushing out of my way to try and hit a buy for the UAV. In hindsight, it might have been worth like heading left here to the buy instead of pushing directly at my bounty. I figured I've got some decent zone and they're coming in, so I might be able to catch them on rotation, so I did end up pushing towards this bounty. So look, he's in the gas. Definitely have guys inside that building there, the showroom or garage or whatever
until
Wherever
further
that
notice.
is, that appears to be him right there. So we sit and we think about how we approach this. Dead guy here, not always a good sign. Riot Shield, glad that he's not in the game anymore. Alright. So yeah, we've got that guy on top of the garage or the gas station. I think that's the bounty, so I kind of push towards that, not realizing that my bounty's still inside the other building. There, I think that's my bounty running away. Then it turns out he's right here. Smack him once and twice to break. You see, you sometimes get those flesh shots where you've shot them the exact same, but it doesn't do the same amount of damage. Thankfully, he throws out the smoke. I use the spread and just shoot into the smoke, knowing that he's still right there. And luckily, pull it off for myself. So we're 5 kills. That's pretty good for me. It was a period of not much going on in the middle as we made some rotations, but a decent amount of action. My heart rate's definitely elevated for myself, especially as we approach endgame. Come in here. Definitely hear some people coming up and all the commotion off to my right here. Wait to see if I see anybody just outside of zone, so I figure I'm okay to hold here for just a minute. Although, as you'll see in hindsight, I probably should have just pushed towards my loadout and taken cover between those buses that are in front of me here. Get caught on the ladder, kind of a weird mechanic. But this guy here, he pushes. I get him down, only to have him come up. And I just get tagged right there at the end. Get myself off. And I run the wrong way. I should have followed that guy and caught him as he was heading in. So I just found myself in more gas with my gas mask out. And here I burn. Thankfully I'm carrying it. My second self-revive. As I go to run in here.
Come on.
But these vehicles, there's no real cover. I should have dove behind my loadout. But instead I just kind of catch myself out in the middle of nowhere. Get pegged off by this guy and his SVA. And that kind of ends my game.
You made it to the top 10.
Yeah, nothing crazy. No crazy win. Would have been nice. But such is the way of things. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun playing and kind of fun trying to talk out my process and all of this stuff with you. So anyway, until next time, it's the Warzone Dad. Have fun in the zone.